Hey Triple Science fans, I've just got on the board here in front of me in my makeshift little home classroom. I have got an organic compound. That's an alkene. That's ethene, in fact, because it's got 2 carbons, so I know it's ethene. It's got a double bond, so I know it's saturated. I also have 3 other molecules that it could react with here. You need to know what the reaction is, what the outcome would be, and what conditions would be required for that to happen. So let's start with this one. So if that's Br2, this would be a halogenation reaction. So we're reacting with a halogen to break that double bond. And for that to occur, we would break that double bond and we would make dibromoethane. Now, we use this to test for alkenes in general. So this is orange, whereas this compound would be colourless. And that's halogenation. I'll write that in there. Halogenation, because we know that bromine is a halogen. Its diatomic hangs around in pairs. Or we could react it with some hydrogen and do hydrogenation. Let's do a different colour for that one. Let's do pink. Hydrogenation, so where we are reacting it with H2. This is another type of, the same as this, it's an addition reactant. We are breaking this double bond and we're essentially making it saturated. So if we add H2, we will end up with ethane, an alkane. We would do this mostly with long polyunsaturated hydrocarbons, and it's a really good way of making a more solid organic compound. This is used to make margarine. So we have oils have a lot of unsaturated bonds, and then we saturate them, and it means that you can make oils spreadable, like olive oil, things like that. Generally, we need to do this with a nickel catalyst. And it needs to be done at around 700 degrees. Those are our 2 conditions. This can actually just be done at room temperature, which is pretty good. The other one is adding water. So it's not hydrogenation, it's hydration. So it's a hydration reaction, adding water to something. And in this case, it makes water. And again, it's another addition reaction. So, let's get another colour. Hydration, because we are adding water, but we need to add the water as a gas. So this has got to be done at about 300 degrees C, so to make sure that the water is hot enough and that it is reacting quickly. And this will break that double bond again. Ethanol. And again, all we need is water and a high temperature, and it means that we make alcohol. So we've got ethanol, ethane, and dibromoethane. Those are 3 reactions that can happen with any alkene. I've just chosen the easiest one because it's unsaturated, makes it much more reactive. Other properties you need to know: combust just like an alkane, except it's generally a smokier flame because we've got to get through that double bond. Slightly more energy is required. But that's some really quick, simple reactions of the alkenes. You need to know these, and then obviously you need to start looking at how alcohols therefore react with carboxylic acids and the properties there. General formula of these: C2NH2N. It's a nice quick bit of revision. Boom.